And then I was like, okay, so what's going on? Why am I gaining lean mass while I'm on a cut? And the way that I see it, what the only explanation that I have. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Coach Carlos. It's a transformation program, really. It's my road to 6% body fat. Initially, I had said that I was going to do a video every week, but things have been very hectic. I've been very busy, and my time has been severely limited because I'm working at a new gym, and it's been going great at this new gym, but I've had to devote a great amount of time, and then having to schedule the classes 4 times a week, the 4 live YouTube classes per week, and then having to go to the gym, train my clients over there, and then trying to provide content, and then running the business, running my online business. It's all very time consuming. So I'm gonna do it every 2 weeks, and but actually I think it's better because I'm able to see more results, and I'm able to talk about what happened during a longer period of time, so I can evaluate and think about things that why something is happening, as you will see in this video. So again, this is all about my progress report. This is my transformation journey to 6% body fat. In total, I'm losing anywhere from 20 to 25 pounds. It's gonna be around there, the amount of weight that I'm gonna lose over this next 16 weeks. I'm gonna say 16 weeks because I still have to include my peak phase for when I step on stage in a bodybuilding competition. But first, let's talk about the journey to 6% body fat, and let's talk about what's been happening over the past 2 weeks. So the last time I did a video was 2 weeks ago, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about what happened since then. And so you guys can keep learning, right? You guys can use my journey as a guide. And those of you who work out with me 4 times a week are gonna notice these changes. You're gonna start seeing how my body changes over these next 16 weeks. I'm gonna go from a little bit chubby. I wasn't like I'm very thick. So from a thick, I'm gonna say I wasn't shredded. I wasn't very lean. And then over these next 16 weeks, you're just gonna see my body start transforming. Every week, I'm gonna look a little toner and leaner and leaner. You're gonna start seeing more cuts, more definition. My face is gonna start sucking in a little bit. And I want you guys to go with me on this journey because it's very interesting. It's very worth it. And I'm trying to do things the right way. And I'm gonna try to make some videos, specifically like maybe reacting to some videos with Dr. Berg, because he says a lot of things that I just completely disagree with. I don't know where he gets his information. There's some stuff that may be valuable, that might have some importance, but it's kind of like he's just reading off like pamphlets and just spitting out information that they're half truths, and then he tries to make them complete truths. All right, so. And then not only that, but I'm using my transformation to show him and show anybody who says things like the ketogenic diet is the best for burning body fat, or you have to fast to get results, or you can't eat carbs to lean out. Like all these myths, I'm using my journey to prove that you can eat rice and bread and whatever you want, pasta. You can eat whatever you want, and you can still get shredded. And if you follow me on Instagram, you're gonna see the post of the things that I'm eating every day. I'm eating pizza. I'm eating just delicacies. I'm eating empanadas and pastries and you name it. I'm eating whatever my heart desires. I'm just making sure that I hit my calories. And first and foremost, I hit my protein intake. And that's the bottom line. Hit your protein intake first, and then the rest will fall into place. That's my philosophy. You can agree, disagree. That's what we're here for, is to learn and from each other. So even though, I don't agree with everything Dr. Berg says or Jung, or even though there's a lot of people I disagree with, even though I may disagree, it doesn't mean their systems don't work. It's just different strategies, different ways. But also we have to talk about some things that just don't make sense. Okay, and this is why you have specializations. This is why some people are specialists at something. Lawyers are not. You can't just be like, oh, you're a lawyer, so you must know about car accidents, or you must know how to prosecute someone for X, you name it. No, there's different types. There's insurance lawyers. There's trial lawyers. There's all kinds of lawyers, and they all are specialists at different things, just as are surgeons and doctors. They specialize in things. Just because they have the term doctor in their name or that letter does not mean they're specialists in something. All right. So when it comes to muscle building, I'm a specialist in that. When it comes to getting lean and getting stage ready, I'm a specialist in that. Dr. Berg is not. So when he says some things that I just look at it, I'm just like, guy, this doesn't make sense. You're not a specialist. Why are you talking about it? But they just want the clicks. They want to sell products, and it is what it is. All right. So enough about that. Let's go ahead and talk about my my transformation. So let's go into my screen where we're going to see all my numbers. All right. So here we go. So first, we're going to look at this chart right here, which is my progress report. And I don't know what happened here. Why does this say 24.9? But anyways, we're going to do, I think it was this, and then I accidentally put it up there. But here we go. So on the 20th, so the last time I made a video was 6/13/21. I was 186.2, 14.94% body fat. I had 27.8 pounds, and I had gained 1.8 pounds of lean mass, which was amazing to me at that point. It was really amazing. The last time I made a video was a 6/13, and these are the numbers. Then on 6/20, which was week 6 of this program, I was 185.8. So I dropped only 0.4 pounds, but notice how my calipers went down. All these numbers here went down, and I got down to 13.85% body fat. And basically I lost over 1% body fat. My fat mass went from 27.8 to 25.9, but my lean mass went up even more. It went up 1.4 pounds, okay, which is crazy. And if you look at the transformation program, by 6/20, because I did a whole new thing on 6/13, so by 6/20, I was supposed to be 184.5 with 26.2 pounds of lean mass. But, and this is assuming my lean mass is remaining constant, because the goal is to maintain lean mass while you're cutting. That's man, what's all these rings, all these alerts. What we want to do is that we want to maintain muscle mass as we lose body fat. So what ended up happening though was that I gained muscle mass, but I still lost fat mass. So my weight is actually up. So if you see here on 6/20, my weight was 185.8. It was supposed to be 184.5. So I'm 1.3 pounds heavier. But my lean mass was supposed to be 26.2, and it's at 25.92. So that's like 0.7 pounds of fat. Sorry, 0.3 pounds of fat. All right, 26.2 minus 25.9. All right, so 0.3 pounds of fat less than the goal. So I'm actually, when it comes to fat mass, I'm ahead of schedule, which is fantastic. That is awesome. All right. And then I was like, okay, so what's going on? Why am I gaining lean mass while I'm going to cut? And the way that I see it, the only explanation that I have for this is that, number one, I'm still eating a lot of carbs. So my muscles are full. Not only are they full, but I'm also I'm using the high repetition approach so I can sweat more, so I can burn more calories. So what's probably happening is that since I'm doing more repetitions, so what's happening is my muscles are absorbing more water, more glycogen, which has caused a temporary increase in lean mass. So from 157 to almost 160, so almost 3 pounds of increased lean mass, because I went from a strict strength training program where I wasn't getting full, I wasn't getting pumped, my muscles weren't swollen, to a high repetition phase where now my muscles are swelling, and since I'm eating carbs, and I'm getting the opposite effect. Instead of losing lean mass because I'm losing glycogen, I'm not recovering that glycogen. I'm actually increasing lean mass because I'm pumping, and then when I eat those carbs, the muscles are going right back in, and actually my body's absorbing it better. That's the only explanation I can come up with, because even my calves, so because now I'm walking, 6 miles 4 times a week, so even my calves have gotten significantly bigger from just all those high repetitions, high walks, and all that glycogen going into the muscles. So that's the only explanation that I have for you as to why I think my lean mass has gone up and my body fat keeps going down, because now I'm burning more calories. And again, it's not a permanent. I'm not gonna say like, oh man, I'm just gonna permanently gain this muscle. No, this is kind of like a temporary thing. And then when I go back to a strength training program where I'm not doing high repetitions and blowing up the muscle, that lean mass is probably gonna go down again a little bit. All right, I'm thinking. Okay, again, I'm speculating here, and I'm just trying to explain what's going on with the body, because the body is a beautiful, complicated machine, and all we can do is speculate for the most part. There's a lot of things in that happen that we can only speculate, and you can only speculate from experience. I'm just telling you from my knowledge on and my experience as an athlete and as a trainer. All right, so then that was 620. So then 627, that was yesterday. Yesterday, I hit a new low, 184.4. And then again, body fat is down. So you see all these numbers are down. Some of them down just a little bit, some of them more than others. Actually, and one of them is up. My love handle actually went up. Why? I don't know. But overall, 13.5 body fat. So I lost 0.3%, 0.34% I've lost. And then my fat mass went down to 24.9. And on 627, I was supposed to be 24.5, so I actually fell behind a little bit. So I was supposed to be 24.5, and I'm 24.9, which again, you can see that I was way ahead over here. I slowed down a little bit here, and then, but my lean mass is also went down just a little bit compared to last week. So it seems like as things are leveling out, and but what's important is that you continue hitting results. And then today, this morning, I woke up at 183.2. So I was 183.2, which means probably my I don't think these numbers change much over one day. So I probably lost a little bit of lean mass, and that lean mass is probably down to 158. Okay, still heavier than when I started, but again, you can see how I'm staying very close to my goal. I'm constantly losing, and I guess at this point, what we're gonna do is I'm not gonna redo this. I'm gonna wait 2 more weeks to see what happens in 2 more weeks. So in 2 weeks, so on 7/11, I should be 11.8% body fat. And I'm telling you guys right now, at 11.8% body fat, I'm going to look very lean. You're gonna start seeing I'm gonna start showing off my abs at 11.8. So in the next 2 weeks, I expect my abs to start really showing up. I expect to look a lot more defined, a lot more vascularity, and I should be in the 179s. And then once I get to 10.14% body fat, even right here, most people will consider this body type right here. When I get to this point, a lot of people will be like, oh man, you're shredded. But I'm really not. I'm lean, but I'm not shredded. Shred is gonna happen right here. This is where I'm going to be shredded, but not stage ready. Not stage ready. And then we're gonna go 2 more weeks with this program. I'm expecting for things to balance out, and then so by the 11th, I should be under 180, and my lean mass should be around 21.2. And probably, I'm sorry, my fat mass should be about 21.2. My lean mass should be about 158.4. And I should be around 11.8% body fat. So we'll review again in 2 weeks. But guys, so just so you know, right? So the progress is happening. In terms of my nutrition, I'm actually eating around this much right here. I'm actually sticking to this number. I'm getting about 6 workout sessions. So I'm doing the 4 classes, and then I'm doing 2 to 3 workouts per week extra, Olympic lifting, things like that. Just with the time that I'm trying to find, I'm getting those in, and yeah, I'm sticking to these cardio sessions. So I should stay on point with my program, and that's it. So we're still, I mean, technically we're still on track to hit our goal by 8/29/21, which is August 29th. So we're still on the path, and there might be maybe 1 or 2 weeks that I might up my calories just so that my body can heal, and then maybe sometimes I just need to eat a little bit more. So to be safe, just to play it safe, let's say 9/19. That's gonna be where I'm gonna hit 6% body fat on 9/19. So I hope you guys are learning. I hope this helps. Remember, you guys can purchase these programs from me, and if you get the elite, I'm gonna follow up with you so you can have your own progress reports. We're gonna talk like this, in person. We're gonna review your numbers. We're gonna keep track of all these numbers. You're gonna have this. We're gonna have your nutrition guide, your workout strategies, everything that you need to hit your goal. We're gonna go over it. That's the Fitness for Life Express. That's what daily coaching. And then the Fitness for Life Express is just the program. There's no coaching, and you get the option to, well, you get one call, one virtual session where I'll get more information. We'll deep dive into your goal, into your strategy, so that we can create the most accurate program possible. But yeah, the Fitness for Life Express program, it's just this. You get one session, one virtual session, so you know what you need to do, and I can dig deeper and make sure that you are following the program and you know what you need. I want you to be 100% sure of what you need to do, and then you're gonna get this in a PDF format, okay? And you're gonna get the nutrition program as well. You're gonna get a nutrition plan, and I just go to my website. In the description below, you're going to see the link to the nutrition program, but that's included in the Fitness for Life Express and Elite. And then the difference between Express and Elite, you get 10 bi-weekly sessions where we are going to sit down and talk about your program. So every 2 weeks, we're going to do a progress report. And if I have to make modifications, I'll make modifications, but whatever. You're going to get coaching, bi-weekly coaching for a total of 20 weeks. So it's a 20-week transformation program. So if you get a bi-weekly session, you get 10 of them. And then you should make some significant strides, significant changes in 20 weeks with my guidance. So enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in 2 weeks for the next progress report.